We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe Frazier. Alexander Usyk. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest.
This bout is scheduled.
And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Right, the wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Beautiful counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent.
That's it.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. These two were made for each other. Throws the uppercut but misses. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Good defense to block the hook. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds. Hold that thought! Is Frazier in trouble? Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance without a doubt.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. For that receipt, it's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's bombs away. That uppercut misses. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are
don't worry about it.
Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step back the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. And try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round.
Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Down goes Frazier. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit.
Whoa, Johnny! Smoking Joe may go! What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. Let's start the 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Incredible work rate. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and foot.
And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that the ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They block the uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. This next round is going to be crucial considering. And we enter the 8th round. Try to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where?
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So it's onward and